Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good morning, I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Joshua Franson, and we're going to see two things today. The potential for strong to severe storms this afternoon and even some heat, mainly across southeastern areas. There is heat advisories in place because we're going to have clear conditions throughout the morning and parts of the afternoon before the storms arrive, and we'll also have winds out of the southwest at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. But once we see those winds shift out of the west and the northwest, that's when we'll see those storms move on through. Conditions will become more comfortable because we're wiping out all that heat and moisture, but some of those storms could be on the stronger side. So these futurecasts for you pretty much remaining sunny throughout the morning, and then as we start the afternoon, sunshine as well. But around 2 to 3 p.m., we'll see storms develop along a cold front off to our west. That begins to slide in around 5 p.m. and fully settle in around 7 p.m. Storms will begin to clear out after 9 to 10 p.m. But as that moves on through, some of those storms could be severe before it eventually clears on out. It'll set us up for a more comfortable day tomorrow as well once it does clear everything out. But the severe risk is a level 2 out of 5 along and north of Highway 20 with a level 1 out of 5 for the rest of the area. Main hazards are heavy rain and strong wind gusts, but there could be a brief spin-up tornado along the northern edge of that line along and north of Highway 20, so make sure you have a way to receive alerts today in case there is a storm capable of producing a tornado. Another risk is the flash flooding. The storm's going to leave a lot of rain, possibly 1 to 3 inches. If that begins to run rapidly across roadways, you don't want to drive through it. It can pick your car up real easily. And, well, over the next few days, in terms of rainfall totals, around 1 to 3 inches, but most of the rainfall is up in Minnesota. That can make its way down here through rivers, so you're not going to want to be in any areas where those rivers can overflow. If you're out driving, make sure you find a different route if any roadways are flooded. But for today, temperatures getting in the lower 80s and lower 90s. These lower 90s will feel more like the mid and upper 90s due to dew points being in the lower to mid 70s throughout the afternoon. Tonight, dropping off into the lower 60s to lower 70s. It'll be warmer off to the southeast, but conditions will slowly become more comfortable to make way for a nicer day tomorrow. We'll see clouds decrease and the sunshine will peak during the late afternoon and evening hours. Temperatures in the upper 70s to about the mid 80s. Over the next few days, we'll see those dew points actually return back to the lower 70s. So Friday is going to be the comfortable day, but once we get back into Saturday, a dew point of 73 degrees and still hanging out in the lower 70s on Sunday before we return to normal on Monday. That means, well, Saturday is going to be quite the warm day because temperatures are already in the upper 80s to about the lower 90s, mid 90s possibly in some places. That heat index will drive up to be around 100 or even greater than 100 in some spots. That is why we have another yellow alert day in place for Saturday along with today. Sunday, maybe a chance for some widespread rain across the area, mainly during the morning and evening. Temperatures still warm, but we finally wash out all that heat. We'll dry out next week. We'll see temperatures return to normal, and we'll have a nice northwesterly breeze.